Hello everyone, my name is Giampino, presenting today with Group 2. I'm going to take you through my piece of our group presentation where I focused heavily on critical success factors of our project. So to begin with, we feel that the project manager and all of the PM team really needs to maintain visible operations. Everything needs to be transparent. Everything needs to be reported, documented, and really just making sure that everyone is aware of what's going on, whether that be the top people at the top of the chain that are leading the management through the vendors, the contractors, everyone. There needs to be a recording of all the processes, and everything must be systematic and stick to plan as best as possible. Secondly, daily communication, huge critical success factor. All project team members should be in communication, we believed, at least for this project, at least once a day. That needs to be daily, whether it's through collaborative workspaces like Slack, a more casual space, or if it's a shared Google Doc, if it's a group phone call every morning for a few minutes, if it's a group text message. Also, at minimum, weekly check-in with the entire PM team, the project sponsor, key stakeholders, and board members, who in this case for this project were really our customer. They are who we are trying to please. They are who are commissioning this project essentially. So at least once a week, check in, keep the line of communication open, let people voice their questions, concerns, 100% critical to the success of the project, because I think that's critical to the overall mood and the environment and the feeling. If people are in touch with each other and can voice how they feel, voice their concerns, their questions, opinions, that's huge. Everyone needs to feel purposeful and important, and that they're heard and recognized and respected in the entire project process. And I feel like the more each piece of the project chain has their moment to be recognized, to be heard, I think that's only going to be helpful. I think that's only going to be a positive and incentivize more work, as long as they're getting the support and the attention that they're deserved. I think that can only be powerful. So yes, communication. And building on that, weekly meetings with the upper level of the project management team to review any concerns, evaluate the progression of the work thus far at a certain point in time, talk about any approaching deliverables, milestones that are coming up in the project. Anything big that's coming up needs to be reviewed in the weekly meeting. Also, that's a time to adjust the scope as needed. Go through, see what is still in scope, what has bled out of scope, what items are kind of like coming up, creeping in, what's inflating the budget, what's making the schedule kind of out of whack. So definitely a weekly meeting to review. And risks. We need to make sure, it's critical to the success of the project, that risks are appropriately monitored. We need to monitor potential risks, and we need to make sure we are comfortable and talk about what happens when things go wrong. We need to be able to comfortably practice avoiding issues, mitigating issues when they happen, and at least lessening the blow. And then acceptance. It's just, we don't want to think about it during a project, but it happens. Things go wrong, and sometimes there is nowhere to turn. So overall, it's about communication. It's about practicing skills that we've learned in past projects. It's about trusting our team. It's about having a common goal and knowing that we are mission driven, and we will definitely find success in our project. Thank you so much.